This video is similar to the stroking a path in After Effects, except it's called the write-on effect. So if we jump to our page in Illustrator, so with this one I'm going to use the same file we did before, but I'm going to pretend that we did it with a Wacom tablet. So I'll bring in the brushes menu and I'll click on the library, and I'm going to go artistic, and I'll go ink. So I'll grab all of this ink, and so we get a certain kind of quality with the image here. Now this time, rather than just copying and pasting it, because all it would do, Command Y, is take that path. So this time I want to save it, save as, and it's an Illustrator file. Save it. Okay, and now I can jump into After Effects. Here's my project, so I'll just double click. I'll bring in this Illustrator file. When it comes in, I don't want it to be footage because that means it'll be flattened. So I want it to be composition. And if I go retain layer sizes, it should open it without being the full page. It'll open it just to that image. Looks like it might be a wee bit bigger. So with this one, I can go S for scale, and I can scale it up, get a good size. Just going to get rid of that old file, and this time what you do is, while we have that highlighted, I come in here and I get the pen tool, and I essentially just start drawing over these lines. So I'm trying to conceal them, trying to cover them up, so I can just go around here and just keep drawing around. I can keep going with one path, or I can click off and I can start a new one. So this one here, do it for the top of the A. I hold down the Command key, it goes to the arrow tool, so I can click off, and then I can come down here, get this part of the A. So I'm literally just trying to cover it up. This one, pretty much a straight stroke. Command, so it goes back here. What I'm just going to do is a straight line, and I'm just going to keep going around. If I hold down the Command key, you can see the arrow tool changes to the change direction tool. Let go, and then I can carry on with the pen tool. Right, so with all of that done, we can come back to our effects panel. We've got the stroke here, so we can drag that across, drag it down, change the color so we can see where that stroke is. And what we do is with all masks is we're thickening that line. So essentially we're trying to cover up the image that's underneath. When we think it's all covered like that, we change this one, instead of on transparent, we change it to reveal original image. And then we're basically just doing the same thing. If I move this back, we take the end all the way back here, do a keyframe, move it forward, and then this goes up to 100. Let's play it. And you can see that it's doing it sequentially. We can switch the stroke off so we can see what it looks like when it all draws in. We'll put it back on sequential. Now, a couple of things that you need to notice here, I'll just zoom in on this, is when it writes, you can see bits here a little bit unavoidable because it's the kind of the thickness of the stroke. But some bits where we have the A drawing in, see how it gives a bit of thickness there? What you can do is you can click on these points, and I'm changing the curve of that line so that it picks up less of that. So there are these moments you can do it. So anyway, we'll put it back to the start, have a look at it. So pretty good.